The following episode of Johnny Scuff, the movie buff, has been brought to you by...
Looking into the sunlight. It's too bright. It's too bright.
And paid for in part by viewers like you. You're welcome.
What's up, cats? Johnny Scuff here letting you know what's new at cinema. Alright, cats, before we begin this episode, I gotta tell you something. A certain predicament has finally come to my attention. Apparently, in my intro, I used the wrong your.
Wait, you've just now noticed?
Yeah. Because apparently this whole time, I've been saying you're welcome instead of you are welcome. Or the contraction, you're welcome. I've done this show now for like how many episodes? A lot of episodes. Right, a lot of episodes. So anyway, that's just my little saying about that. Now this leaves me with two options. One, I could just change the intro so that it has the right grammar, and all you English honors kids don't have to cringe every time you watch my show. Two, I could just leave it up there. And personally, I think I'm gonna go with the second choice. Mainly because I've just been doing this for so long, it has grown on me. So I'm gonna take this mistake and own it. This is my mistake. So anyway, movies coming out this weekend include The Lucky One, Think Like a Man, Chimpanzee, Marley, and The Moth Diaries. Chimpanzee. Alright, so this is another Disney nature film featuring chimpanzees. And this movie tells the story of a 3-year-old chimp who's really fun, very lovable, and extremely cute. But then suddenly, he gets left behind by his family, which makes him an orphan. What other animal does that remind me of? But then this random adult chimp comes along and begins to look after him, as if he were one of his own. And I think it looks pretty inspirational. Disney has been doing a really good job of keeping up with all these Earth Day movies. This movie is going to be narrated by Tim Allen. Really? Tim Allen? I would not have guessed that, coyotes. I mean, I don't know about you, but I think I might have a hard time listening to a story narrated by Buzz Lightyear. But still, I think it'd be worth a try. Rated G. Marley. It's a Bob Marley documentary. Oh, really? I would have never guessed. Rated PG-13. Alright, cats, if you missed the theaters last weekend, here's a movie to consider. Lockout. Now, I didn't review this movie last week, but it's basically about this prison outbreak in space and holding the president's daughter hostage. I didn't really know what to expect going in, but I was pretty surprised. It turned out to be a really decent action movie. It was pretty suspenseful. The director did a good job of making sure not to reveal too much in the beginning, and it was a pretty engaging story. If I were to sum up this movie into one equation, it would be Star Wars plus Batman Arkham Asylum divided by Independence Day equals Lockout.
What's that supposed to mean?
If you want to know what I'm talking about, go see it. It really was a decent movie. Rated PG-13. I would give this movie one half-eaten Easter treat out of one washed-up video game attachment. And that's about it for now, coyotes. So thank you for tuning in. I'll see you next week. And enjoy the show!